Hey everyone, welcome to Comic Book Fanatics, and if you're a subscriber, then welcome back to Comic Book Fanatics. First of all, I just want to say thanks to all the people that have come by and checked out the videos, and all the people that out there that were so nice enough to actually subscribe to my channel. And so, you know, my subscribers numbers are starting to definitely boost up there. So that means more people are starting to either one, start, you know, coming by and checking things out, or just, you know, like what I'm doing, which is wonderful, and I'm very humbled by that. So I do appreciate everybody coming by and stopping by and just kind of viewing and saying whatever comments you guys say, whether it be negative or positive comments. You know, I try to be as you know, uncritical myself, if you will, for the most part. But either way, I really enjoy that everybody is coming by and, you know, stopping by just to say hi, or just stopping by and making their comments and enjoying what I'm doing here. But anyways, it's been a while since I've actually done a haul, and these past 2-3 weeks or so, there's been a lot of books that have just came out. And I've just been like a kid in a candy store, just going after what I think I would enjoy, what I enjoy basically, and some of the beautiful covers that they have out there. And if you guys don't know, I love variants. I really do love variants. And in my opinion, sometimes the variants covers are sometimes so much more nicer than just the newsstand original covers alone. So I definitely get into variants a lot because I really enjoy the artwork to it. You know, based off that, I didn't really know where to start when it came to which video comic book haul I should make. So I decided, you know what, let's start with Amazing Spider-Man, you know, in the Spider-Man universe, because I absolutely love Amazing Spider-Man. I grew up reading Amazing Spider-Man. Matter of fact, that was probably the first comic book, if I can recall, that I actually picked up and started reading. So I will always continue to stay a true fan of Amazing Spider-Man, regardless if they keep on rebooting it. Oh my goodness, I don't know how many, and I hope this is the last time they decide to do that. Please, please, Marvel, just keep it running. Stop with the reboot, my God. But I'll always have a love for the Amazing Spider-Man. And if you guys don't know, I'm also very happy with my Amazing Spider-Man collection, because I own from a straight run from 19 all the way to 700, which is not including all the various variants that I have to go along with that as well. And I have a few lower issues, but from 19 all the way to 700 is my straight run. And of course, I have the complete run of the Web of Spider-Man. I remember reading that as a child as well. And I'm currently working on trying to close some gaps up for my Peter Parker Spectacular Spider-Man. But yeah, absolutely love it. I love Amazing Spider-Man, so I figured I'd just start here. And with the reboot of Amazing Spider-Man #1, you see right here, this is the first cover, the cover A to it, if you see off to the left side. So, and I think it's a really great art piece right here. And correct me if I'm wrong, but it almost looks like, and I haven't even broken this book open yet to start reading it or see who are the artists, but in my opinion, almost looks like an Alice Ross cover. So, and next one I have is the variant edition to Amazing Spider-Man #1, and this is done by Ramos and Delgado. One of my favorite covers here, a very beautiful cover, really well done. It has, you know, of course, Spider-Man popping out into the front and doing what he does. So this is another one, another gorgeous cover. I think they did an amazing job on. And this one right here is the J. Scott Campbell variant of Amazing Spider-Man #1. And of course, if you watch my other videos, you'll see that I absolutely enjoy Scott Campbell's artwork. You know, just another one of I'm a big fan of. So I definitely, anytime I see a J. Scott Campbell cover, I definitely have to get it. Okay, next is another variant of Amazing Spider-Man, and I'm not exactly sure the name of the artist who did this cover, but it's just another beautiful cover. So, and being, of course, I love variants, as I mentioned earlier, I just had to pick it up. So, another Amazing Spider-Man variant here. And another Amazing Spider-Man variant number 1. I believe this is the Alex Ross variant cover right here. And you've definitely got to love his work. Okay, and another Amazing Spider-Man variant cover right here. And this one is done by Trevor. I'm not exactly sure his entire name, but the reason why I love this cover right here is you've got, of course, Spider-Man, Spider-Gwen, Spider-Woman, Spider-Man 29. I mean, you've got all the, you know, basically all the characters of the Spider Universe right there, and just kind of swinging all together. And love it. Absolutely beautiful cover. So, like I said, and if you can, and based off of what you guys are seeing, based off, you know, some of the variant covers that you're seeing, what I'm showing you right now, and that's the reason why I love these covers, you know, just the artwork alone. And Amazing Spider-Man number 1, this is the hip-hop variant to this. So this very nice, interesting cover right here. Different characters in the background, of course, Spider-Man hanging down, upside down. And this is a Amazing Spider-Man Renew Your Vow variant of number 4. And another Renew Your Vow variant of number 5. Spider-Man with Mary Jane on the cover. And so those are my Spider-Mans that I recently picked up of the reboot of the Amazing Spider-Man number 1. And I wanted to share that with everybody just to kind of show you some of the things. And, you know, I try not to go crazy with all these variants. There's no way I can keep up with all these variants, especially the 1 in 100s, 1 in 1000s. They get a little bit pricier up there, and I'm a little bit on a self-budget here. So I try to keep that, you know, to a minimum as much as I can, and an affordable price, which I can afford. So. Well, and on the right side here, you see that it's the Edge of Spider-Verse number 2. This is the first appearance of Gwen Stacy. So I just recently picked this up from my local comic book store, and he gave me a really awesome deal on it. So I just kind of wanted to share that with everybody. And you know, and everybody and their mother probably has this one already, but I actually just got it. And I wanted to share that because, you know, I was very happy. It's a wonderful cover. It's a wonderful, it's almost near mint condition right here, if you ask in my opinion. And, you know, so I had to hop onto that bandwagon right there and just get me a copy before, you know, prices started going way up. And it was great that my comic book shop guy, he always cuts me great deals. And, of course, without trying to hurt his business as well. And so I had to take advantage of this. So my first appearance of Gwen Stacy. All right, and of course, as you guys know, they rebooted pretty much almost the entire universe of Marvel. So this being Spider-Gwen, Radioactive Spider-Gwen number 1. This is the original cover for this, for the newsstand cover. It's okay. I mean, it's the same artist that does all the original covers. I'm really not a big fan of the artwork on it. It's interesting, but it doesn't really do anything for me, to be honest with you. Okay, so this variant, absolutely beautiful. This is the Spider-Gwen variant number 1 edition, and I think this is a gorgeous cover. You know, it's almost like a Virgin cover without, you know, of course, with a little bit of the Marvel and the very edition number 1, but almost a Virgin copy here, Virgin cover. I'm sorry, and I think this is an absolutely great piece here. And this is the another Spider-Gwen variant. This is the cosplay cover, and so I noticed a lot of the other comic books that came out, they're doing a lot of different cosplay covers on that. So I thought it was very interesting that they would do that, and so I'm glad they can do something like that. And this is the Spider-Gwen, the toy action figure variant. And I think I got two. Yep, I sure did. I got two of these, so push this one down. And this is the hip-hop variant edition of Spider-Gwen #1. And this is Spider-Man 2099 #1. And absolutely beautiful cover on this one. Absolutely beautiful cover. So not a big fan of Spider-Man 2099 so much. But when I saw this cover, I said, you know what? Let me pick this bad boy up. I think, with the cover being what it is, and I'm looking forward to reading it and seeing where this one goes. And so this is the Secret Wars #6. This is the Hastings variant, and this one actually done by Delgado as well. So it has Spider-Gwen on the cover as well. Beautiful cover, very busy, and just takes up the entire page. So it keeps the page cover very, very busy, and I love it. Secret Wars, another Hastings variant. This is, of course, another Spidey Universe variant edition right here. So I absolutely love it. I'm glad they can incorporate all the Spider-Man on this one here. This is a beautiful cover. And this is Spider Island, and forgive me for not taking this off right here. I just didn't feel like changing out the cover on it. And this is the reason, Spider Island #1. The reason why I picked this one up is because just the great artwork on it. Looks very similar to a J. Scott Campbell. So had to pick this one up. And Spider-Verse #2 has Spider-Gwen on it. So not too bad. I mean, not too bad of artwork right here. Oh, and these ones right here. Actually, I've had these ones for a while. I actually took them off the. I had them hanging on in a case. I actually hung it in my wall in one of my statue rooms. And I was listening to one of the other guys' video about being it's better to be in a protective case and everything rather than me hanging on a wall and sunlight hitting it. So he made a really great point on that. So I decided to go ahead and take that off, put it in some Mylar, and hopefully kind of preserve it just a little bit longer. But this is the Amazing Spider-Man #1 volume, actually volume 3 from last year, and this is the Fan Expo convention exclusive that I've gotten when I was actually there. So this was actually part of the VIP package that you get. So I was able to get this one, and then Stan Lee's signature right here. And of course, this is Secret Wars #8, another one that was hanging up on my wall. So I took this one down as well, and I had gotten this signed by Stan Lee as well about a year or so ago. And this being the first appearance of Spider-Man's black suit. And Secret Wars #1, and of course Stan Lee's signature on that one as well. I took this one off the wall. And I kind of kicked myself in the butt because Mike Zeck was actually at a convention. I think it was a month or so ago, and it was in Chicago. And he was there, and I totally forgot to bring this book down there to get him to sign it. So it would have been nice to have his signature plus Stan Lee's signature on there. And so hopefully he might do another appearance at a convention sometime soon, and I can actually remember to take this book with me and get his signature on there. I'd love to have it on. And this one, another one I took off the wall. This is the variant edition of Gen 13 #1, and this has J. Scott Campbell's signature right there. He signed it in silver, so it's kind of a little bit hard to see with the lighter background there. But and I think I got that one signed back about a couple years ago at, well, I think it was the Dallas convention as well. So, well, anyways, this is my start of my comic haul. So this is the first video of a whole bunch of other ones that I kind of want to share with everyone. Now, I'm not going to show every single book that I've gotten the past few weeks or so. because it really doesn't make, you know, I'm just kind of showing the ones that that I love and I'm very proud of and proud of having. And I hope that I hope you enjoy them as well, and hopefully this inspires you guys, or at least gives you guys an idea of what's out there if you haven't seen what's out there anyway. So, but thanks for coming by and thanks for stopping by and watching, and definitely you know, if you like what you see, come back again, and I'll hopefully have some more within this next few days or so. Okay, all right, thanks again.